Hey, hey, hey. That was a little bit gay. But anyway, welcome back to my channel if you're new or a returning subscriber, which a lot of y'all are. Hello, my name's Caleem, and hi to all the she, theys, and gays. Like, how are y'all doing? I know y'all have not heard me do that intro for a while, but I figure, you know, let's bring her back. Get back on board with branding. But for today's video, I'm sure as you can see by the title, I'm going on a vacation. And what happens before going on a vacation? Vacation preparation. So we're about to get into preparing for this vacation I'm going on. I did so far buy a bunch of stuff, which I'll go through a little haul of stuff I got for this vacation. I'm not done shopping yet, so you guys may or may not see me go shopping. We can spend some time together while we get ready for this vacation. This first video is essentially just a vacation preparation video where I'm going to be doing my hair because my hair is kinds of looking chaotic. It's grown out quite a bit. Also, since last time I bleached it and everything and dyed it, it's looking a little different, so I figure I can touch that up, you know, give myself a new little look for this trip that I'm going on. I've been planning this out all summer, to be honest, so I'm excited for you guys to see. If you have any guesses as to where I'm going, leave them down below in the comments. But enough of me rambling and wasting time. We're just going to hop into the first part of this video, which will be me dyeing my hair. All right, we're now in the bathroom, per usual. See, I'm sure the scenery looks familiar, so you guys are already used to the chaotic energy that I'm about to be bringing for this segment of the video, because I just never learned my lesson, and I'm back here again with Bleach. Like, me and Bleach, we just go together. Like, soulmates. I just love me some Bleach, and Bleach sometimes loves me. I'm not gonna say it always does, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it does me right. Sometimes it does me wrong. But yes, for the color that I want, I'm going to be bleaching my hair. My hair's grown quite a bit, and I have cut my ends quite a bit too. It's just time. It's just time to do it. I'm also going to attempt to bleach my eyebrows and bleach my facial hair because I want it to all be the same color. I don't really know what to say. Like, I guess I can update you guys a little bit on just where I've been. While I have been posting more consistently this summer, I feel like I'm constantly not posting as much as I feel like I should be posting, which, you know, at the end of the day could just come down to me being hard on myself. I forgot to mention too, I know for like the products, they usually want you to put this stuff into here, but I'm not gonna do it because it's just too complicated and gets everywhere. I'm just gonna put it all into a bowl and then mix it that way. So yeah. The last video I uploaded was a video essentially titled Confessions from an Ex-Lover Boy. It's honestly one of my favorite videos that I have like filmed and uploaded and edited so far. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. But essentially it's me having a conversation with my lovely friend Sophie about love per usual and all the qualms and feelings I have surrounding it. I'm still in that spot where I feel like while I do want to be with someone, I'm constantly wavering between not feeling worthy of being with someone, or even too, I've come to realize that I get so overwhelmed and irritated in the process of figuring out navigating and having a love life, and even just starting off with like actually connecting and talking to people, because I hate small talk for one. For two, I'm gonna give you guys an example. So this guy at work, he doesn't like work at my job, but he comes to my job to work. This guy comes to work and he's cute, and I've kind of alluded to that, and my coworkers have kind of alluded to that too. When he first started working there, like one of my coworkers told him that me and her both thought he was cute just on a whim, because she was like, oh, I'm gonna tell him that you think he's cute and that I think he's cute, which I wasn't really upset with, because to be honest, I'm not bold enough to do it and go after the things that I want in life, such as a cute man that happens to show up at my job all the time. But whenever we have conversations, the energy just feels somewhat off. And I don't think it's off because we're not compatible. I just think it's off because I'm hecka nervous and don't really have much experience or riz, if you will, about like dating anymore. I haven't like actually been in a relationship, or in a healthy one at that. I just haven't ever spoken to somebody at my jobs before. It's usually like me meeting some guy off of social media and then us hanging out and inevitably failing or whatever. I just get really nervous and really anxious talking to people, especially like new people that I don't really know. But he had a boyfriend, I guess, and I guess it ended because whatever the heck they had going on wasn't working out and he didn't like it or something like that. Girl at my job was telling him like, oh, I think I have the perfect person for you, and he was like, oh, if I'm thinking of who you're talking about or whatever, like something insinuating that like, oh yeah, like it could be a thing or whatever. I wasn't there when the conversation was going on and stuff, unless she texted me and updated me about the conversation they had, and I was just like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. I'm still just in a state where I don't feel like the energy is reciprocated though. Like, she says she's had that conversation with him, but we barely even talk as it is. Like, that man does not want me. Like, I'm so convinced that that man does not like me in that kind of way, does not see me that kind of way. There's this other guy that works on my job too, and I even made the joke last week when they were telling me about the conversation that she had with the guy. They were like, oh, like, you already know who he's talking about. And I was like, oh yeah, he's talking about so-and-so, like, the other guy at my job. And they started laughing. They were like, you're not funny. Like, he's not talking about the other guy. He's talking about you. And I'm like, that's all great and dandy, but for me personally, I need someone else to make the first move and, like, take the initiative, because I'm not going to. And I know the worst thing that can happen is that energy isn't reciprocated, and he's like, oh no, actually I don't like you in that way, or whatever the heck. And I just am unwilling to put myself in that kind of space and energy. Yeah, not saying that it's like anyone else's fault, or that like he has to do that, because, you know, sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone. But once again, I'm just at a spot where I'm just not willing to. Like, truthfully and honestly, like, I'm a person where I can acknowledge my wrongs and acknowledge where I'm standing in my own way, and rightfully so, I'm probably standing in my own way right now. But I honestly, as bad as it sounds, I don't care enough. Like, I don't care enough to change that. Because I'm still wavering between actually accepting the fact that I do want to be in a relationship and that I do want to be with someone, and wavering between the other end of like, well, actually, I don't want to waver right now, and I want to focus on myself, and I want to live my life and enjoy getting to know myself more, and blah, 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 blah. The same old stuff or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That's just a little development. But we're going to bleach these brows, baby. Because I want them to be a little bit lighter. That's one thing, too, I realized when I'm making these videos. As much as I love watching people make these videos and have things to talk about, a lot of times when I'm filming these, I don't have an idea what to talk about, because I'm just not a person that's going to sit here and open up to the internet like that. Like, I used to a lot when I was younger. And I used to be very much that person that would post the sad, like, what was me post and subliminals about people, and I just don't do that no more now. I much rather do all my stuff in private and post on the internet as if everything's all peachy keen and good, and leave it at that, because y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. So why you need to know? Like, you don't care, and I think that's the part I'm struggling about, is thinking and believing that, oh, there's people that subscribe to my channel or like actually follow me and want to keep up and see me throughout my life and things I'm doing because they actually care about it. And so a lot of times there are things that I do want to talk about or that I would talk about with my friends, but I'm like, I'm not gonna talk about that with y'all, because I don't really know who's watching, or if they'll use it to like have as ammo against me down the long run, or blase, you know, just typical Capricorn stuff. Alright, now that the video's back on, as I was saying, but you know, just typical like Capricorn stuff. I'm not very open. It's like, this shit is burning. I don't know how I was doing this shit so much last year. Like, that's how you know last year I was really going through some shit, because a bitch was unhinged to be bleaching my eyebrows and my face once every fucking month. Like, that's fucking crazy. And y'all was just sitting there letting me do it too. Clearly, I haven't learned my lesson though, because where the fuck am I at right now? Doing the shit all over again. At the end of the day, I can't blame nobody but myself, homie.